Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today, we're going to be doing two things. We're going to talk about the Cornerstones promo, and then we're going to talk about my Division 2 Rivals Rewards, which we're going to do and open together. Guys, we're 13,000 subs away from 1 mil. That is crazy, man. We went from console streams, no face cam, from Tal Champs to this, bro. It's crazy. We hit 1 mil on Twitch, so I appreciate you guys who have been supporting. So we're going to go through this promo. We're going to react to it because it's been leaked. Most of it, not all of it. We're going to talk about some things that I like and then some things that I don't like. I'm going to take today from the streams because I just need to regain a little bit. As you guys know, I'm still not 100% healthy. I've actually been surprised with how much I've been grinding, which has been great. But tomorrow is obviously a large day with the promo, so just want to kind of chill out and get ready for that tomorrow. Got to give myself a little bit of a rest in between. So let's take a look at the Cornerstones promo, boys. Now, at first glance, I do like that there's not a ton of players. There's only, like, high rated. There's only 3 players above 87. So in terms of EA kind of listening to the power curve, I'm going to show you guys that, yeah, they are, to be honest. So I think in that way, they did well with the promo. In the other way, I don't think they did well with the lower tier cards, and I'm going to explain why. So, like, Di Lorenzo, I think that's a really nice card. Or Cellini, I think that's an okay card. The rest of the cards on the lower tier, I think EA really sold. So, you know, like O'Sullivan's card is nice. Mancini's card is not nice. Carl's card, no one's going to use. Guzan, no one's going to use. And then the bottom 3, no one's going to use. EA had an opportunity here, though, to give some players that really didn't have promo cards that have, you know, that huge name aura in FIFA, a promo card. I really mean it. So, like, what do I mean by that? Okay, I mean, like, a Jesse Lingard, right? Could have been one of those 83s. He's a silver this year. And you guys kind of get what I'm saying. You know, players of that tier, I think it could have been a little extra special. Or even, guys, if EA gave, you know, this is EA. I know you guys watch my videos, right? So right now we have a couple really popular cards. And I wanna show you guys before we talk about that, which is the leak, right? We've got a couple really popular cards. We've got guys like Gabriel Silva, who is just, you know, he's just an example, guys, of a silver that is really popular because he's got quick step and he's got 96 pace. What you guys actually could have done, which would have been really cool to see, back in the day, EA used to give silver informed silver promos. A silver promo card for a guy like this with like a crazy shooting boost, but you keep him as a 74, you'd be surprised how expensive he would be. And I think you could have done that with a couple of players. You know, just to kind of give that, like, silver vibe. Like, you could have made this guy a silver promo card as a 74, but he's already got a crazy card. Or, as I was saying earlier, you know, let's take a look at FUTBIN Popular. And, or you know, like Cherokee going to an 83. Or an 84. That could have been a really good card. And that's a miss for me that you guys... Pogba to an 82. It doesn't have to be a crazy upgrade. It's about the name, right? I think even Udogi as an 82... you know, I think, or like Pope has an 84. So there's tons of players. And I was saying, you know, you could have given George a crazy upgrade to like an 80. So that's kind of what I'm saying. Like, I don't think EA fully understand. I think when they hear about power curve, they think, okay, well, let's give fodder players lower tiers. No, you can give the big name players the lower tiers. So I feel like you guys really missed on that because most of these players at the bottom, pretty much outside of Di Lorenzo, no one is going to use, and no one really cares about, like, to be honest. And I'm not saying it's female, I'm saying it's male too. I just don't think people care to use Mancini or Brad Guzan on FIFA. So you guys really sold, I feel like, with that part, with this promo. That is an L. And that has nothing to do with the power curve. It's about bringing excitement to the game, you know, with just some more unique and cooler upgrades and cards that makes sense. You know, why not give us that bronze promo card? I'm going to show you what I mean. Or that silver promo card and just make them cracked, especially if you're going to drop leagues and stuff like that with those this year. And because everybody's more usable, and it doesn't have to be those two. It could be, as I said, like making Lingard an 82, and people are just excited to jump on and use a Jesse Lingard card, right? Because people are just not going to get super excited for those cards. We take a look at the next tier. You know, Tillman, meh. Taliso, all right. All right. Yates, maybe as a DM. 88 physical, 85 defending. So then you have Luis Diaz, who's going to be very good. Oyarzabal, who should be very good as well. This card will be similar to Ayoze Perez. Renard, meh. And then you have the top tier guys where let's see if we can zoom in a bit, because right now I actually don't know why I can't zoom in. But on the top tier, guys, hold on. I don't know why my zoom button is messed up. But in the top tier, guys, we have I as you can see. Nico Williams is going to be a very good card, right? Like, very good card. But what they're doing with the top tiers is good because, guys, if you look at the upgrades, right, Nico Williams does not have a massive upgrade, right? So let's take a look at his card on this game, right? His upgrade is not good, which is, like, that is good to start off the year with, right? He still has rapid. He got, what, 1 shooting, 1 pace, 1 passing, 1 dribbling, 2 physical. So it's a very minimal upgrade, right? And I think that's how EA should do this for the whole year. That's what we need to get back to. We can't be doing these crazy boosts, right? Reindeers is going to be phenomenal, and he's only +1. So here is where EA cooked, I feel like. These guys up here, the way they boosted these cards is the correct way and how they should have. I agree with that. I think they could have done a lot better with the bottom tier cards. Now, what I want to show you guys is that, yeah, regardless of my unhappiness with the lower tier promo selection, because I think it's absolute trash, you know, and not fun. We don't really know or want to use a ton of those players. This is what I'm saying. Look at the first promo last year. Bro, we had Mbappe, Ronaldo, Griezmann, Marta, Lauren James, De Bruyne, De Jong. Like, the difference is mental, you know? And EA, they had to move away from this because it's just unsustainable. You can't run the game like this. It's just, you know, so for me, I think EA is doing a good job overall with how they're doing the top tier in this promo. You look at Team 2, you know, they were at the point where the gameplay was so bad, they had to release all these big name, like, top tier players right away. What I'm saying is, like, the gameplay is fun right now. People like playing this game, so take advantage of it. You know, like, I'm not saying it has to be Pogba, but, you know, if we take a look at, like, most popular Evos down here, you know, I think Cherokee's like a really good idea. I think Cherokee's like a really, like, Wesley. Like, bro, this guy... That's what I'm saying. The promo guys, I don't understand how you look at this bottom tier and think, yeah, let's make Lori, Sad, and Chara promo cards, man. Give Wesley a freaking 81 Brazil right back Serie A. He's going to be such a good promo card. And he's not, like, messing up the power curve or anything like that. It's not. So that's where I'm like, yo, you guys got to lock in a little bit more, I feel like, on those bottom tier promo cards. Because there's a lot of potential, and I know it's only the first promo, but that is something that you guys should definitely look into. And then look, like, these were the first promos in the previous years, right? Movember was in FIFA 17, and that's what I'm saying. Look at, like, they gave Akinfenwa. This was a promo that just gave strength boosts. Like, the entire promo just gave strength boosts. But, like, for the early on grinders, it made bronze and silver packs, like, fun to grind because there was actually Movember cards available. How much was Akinfenwa? I don't know if Footbin still has the graphs for all these, but, bro, Akinfenwa, like, you open in bronze packs, the guy's 80K. You know what I mean? So, like, that's what I want EA to kind of work on a little bit. Whereas, yeah, in this promo, they didn't do the best with the lower tier selection either. Gustavo and Bellarabi were okay. Barzagli was okay. You know, then it was all about Ibra. But then I pulled up Ultimate Scream, and here's what you guys will see with what I mean, right? Pirlo, Schneider, Çalhanoğlu, Mertesacker, 28 pace with 90 defending. Is that the worst promo card you've ever seen, boys? 90 defending and 28 pace. This has to be the worst promo card I've ever seen, bro. What the hell, man? 90 defending, but 28 pace. Joel Matip, right? Pantilimon, Salah, Payet. So, like, this is only some of those cards in Scream. This is just a squad builder because we're getting to the point where, like, you know, it's so old now that this stuff is like a gone memory. But that is just kind of my advice for EA. Guys, I'm trying to give the most unbiased, communal, you know, hits everyone advice. I feel like with this promo, it's going to be good because these cards are really good and the boosts are not too crazy. Again, Diaz is like a minimal boost, right? I want to see EA invest more effort into the creativity of these cards down here. That's what I want to see. Now, we have a couple of SBCs that have been leaked. The first one is Goretzka. Wow. Wow, guys. Goretzka is going to be crazy. German Bundesliga cards like Adeyemi, they're going to go nuts. Bayern Munich cards, because this guy early on for the game is going to be super completed. And I think this is going to be one of those SBCs that EA is going to drop this year, that they know that these guys who complete this are going to use this guy for like 3 months. So if you have fodder, if you've been saving it, I think he'll be one of the best center mids in the game. I really do. And then you have Kudus as well. This is a nice SBC as well because Kudus, I used his gold card, is a very good gold card. And that's apparently what his SBC is going to be looking like. So this is also going to be another SBC that a lot of people are going to be thinking about completing. So I got to get my coins up. I got to get my fodder up so that I can actually get these reviews for you guys. I have a feeling they are not going to be cheap. So that's the Cornerstones promo, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. We're going to go open my Division 2 rewards now. All right, boys. So I was just saying, you know, my controller started vibrating. I was like, oh, my settings are all off because I had to download the new patch. We're on the PC RTG, boys. We actually made some investments last night, and we're making some coins because, guys, today is the DKT Early Access Finale, and I saw that a lot of the gold market was down a lot, so Trader Me is back. I'll move my face cam for you guys real quick. You know, we have 77K left, so we're going to try to take some coins. We bought a lot of Trinity Robbins for 42K. I picked up a Teo for 49K, so he looks like maybe he's 55. The market is not super convincing because EA keeps supplying a lot in the store. And then we picked up some Marmouche for 35. And I figured Marmouche is going to be a huge profit. He's at 42. So this was actually, Rodman and Marmouche turns out to be the best profits. Let's see if we can kind of collect some of those as we're opening up rewards. And, man, don't sleep. I'm starting to invest for this silver tournament, man. Don't sleep. You guys are sleeping on it. 20 days you got. I'm telling you, a lot of these silvers are going to be going extinct, bro, as people make teams because you got 20 games to play, and you got some pretty interesting rewards there. Let's see. How do we claim Rivals rewards? We got to go here. We made it to Division 2, guys, just at the end. I know as a whole, rewards are nerfed this year. All right? Rewards generally are nerfed, and I'm fine with it, bro. I'm fine with it because I think it's going to keep people using certain teams for longer. I don't think it should be super easy to get a lot of coins. So let's see what I got in Division 2 for 30 points, right? I get an 81-plus Team of the Week pack. I get 15,000 coins. I get a 35K pack, a 75-10, which is a 50K pack, and then I get 2 1 of 3 84 pluses and a 1 of 3 81 plus tradable. So I don't know how I feel about that, you know, for the work that I put in. How is that compared to winning a foot draft? I've been having so much fun in the foot draft, guys. So much fun, but the hackers, they just ruin it. All right, so I think this year, I don't know, EA should probably put an update for these player picks because they look terrible. EA, I don't know if you guys got to, like, recenter these or zoom them in. All right, for unks like me, man, I'm getting old, bro. This is... Whoa! Oh, Thibaut Courtois! All right, are these all going to be goalkeepers? That's the million-dollar question. Yo, Thibaut Courtois, guys, not bad fodder for that Goretzka or that Kudus, depending on... Can we get an outfield player, though? Not... Oh, Pina! Oh, reindeers! Oh, first owner reindeers, guys! Let's go! Oh my God, 150K on the PC RTG. We got potentially the best box to box. Does he have playmaker as well? Bro. Oh my God, EA. Let's go, man. We are a streamer, boys. He can play anywhere as well. That is such a good card. On a PC RTG, boys. Let's go, man. Division 2 pays out, boys. Division 2 pays out. We get ourselves an untradeable reindeers, baby reindeers. He's going to be going out of packs this week, too, with his promo card. And now we have the tradable. That is unreal, boys. That is unreal. Let's see if we can get anything here. Probably not. I think... Does Taram sell? Balde or Taram? I got to check here. I got to pull up on the side. Whoever sells for the most is who we are going to select. Taram is... I think Taram is actually not that cheap. Taram is 5K. How much is Balde? Balde is... Oh, Balde is actually 14,000 coins. Guys, that is not bad. So that puts us right now on... We have made with the coins guaranteed, guys. We have made 29,000 coins. 29,000 coins realized at the moment. And now we will head over to the store. Oh, okay. So Balde sold. Okay, so we did sell Teo as well. And I'm not going to overlist these cards. So if they sell, boom, I'm going to list the next one. All right, now let's get into the store. Let's open up the rest of our packs that we do have here. So we've got a tradable. I guess this time we'll open a tradable first. So we've made 29K. That's Rolfo? Okay. So 29K plus whatever this is. Elanga, by the way, guys. Elanga's the only player in this game that can gritty. Did you guys know that? Well, now you do. All right, so that's like... What? That's like 31K. We'll list him up. I don't think any of these players sell. I don't even think Walker sells. Does he? No, he doesn't sell. Anyone else in the back? We did get an anchor, and this usually sells. That's 1,000. So that's going to be like 32K. 32K. Anchors definitely go for a bit. Guys, make sure you guys are checking your kits, bro, because I'm telling you, a lot of kits are going for a lot this year. So just make sure you guys are going to your club and checking out everything, making sure stuff doesn't sell. Plus 8K. So, yeah, that's a good, like, what, like somewhere like 40,000? 40,000 probably? That's not bad. 40,000, man. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Bringing in the coins. All right, let's open up the 75-10. We don't get a walkout. Who is that? I don't even know who that is, guys. I don't even know who that is. Rabiot, okay. Rabiot dangling in the pack. I don't think he goes for anything now, but he is good. So that's all fodder. That pack was all fodder. No one crazy there. And now we have a team of the week, you know. I don't know, like, do we expect anything good out of this team of the week? Center mid. I wanted to get Buenga, but I don't know who that is. No, that's Gabriel Vega, I think. So, nah, bro. Not too crazy. Not too crazy. You know, we would have had to get really lucky to get something out of that. And those are my Division Rivals rewards, guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed those today. They actually were pretty good, considering I got reindeers. I feel like that's very good. Yeah, we'll see you next video. Bye-bye.